So what does it mean to be a member of HBA? Everyone stay tuned to find out. Welcome to The Real Tea, my weekly segment where I spill the tea on all things real estate. Today I'm here with Karen Caruso, the Executive Officer of HBA. Thank you so much for being on the show today, Karen.
Oh, Abby, thank you for having me.
Yeah, so this will be great and I'm really excited. We're going to talk about a lot of great things today. Some things on our agenda are going to be talking about the Home and Garden Show, talking about HBA and what it means to be a member, as well as maybe some of the people on the board over there as well. So
fantastic. Thank you.
And as everyone knows, before I kick off the show, I just want to give a huge shout out to Platt Insurance, the sponsor of The Real Tea. Ellie can help you out with a lot of things when it comes to insurance, some of it being business insurance or contractors insurance. And I can personally say that Platt Insurance goes out of their way to make sure that their clients have the best coverage around. So if you do need any type of insurance, whether you're a business or a contractor, reach out to Ellie. She got you covered. So
fantastic.
Perfect. So we're going to do some icebreakers before we get into the meat of the show. So I'm going to ask you a couple questions if that's okay, Karen.
Go right ahead, Abby.
So what is your favorite restaurant in the Valley?
My favorite restaurant is Stonebridge.
Stonebridge? Ooh, okay, yeah. I've only been there probably a handful of times, but I actually have reservations to go there on Saturday. So
great. I love their grilled tavern salad. It's very good.
Yeah, very good, very good. Yeah. All right, next question. Where is your favorite place to vacation?
Oh, my favorite place to vacation, Punta Cana. It's been years since I've been there, but we were at a resort there years ago. And it was a nice relaxing time. Don't have to drive anywhere. Just get to enjoy soaking in the sun.
Yeah, definitely. And as we know from the market and everything, a lot of people are not going on vacations, obviously due to coronavirus. So that means that a lot of people are remodeling and doing home improvement projects. And we'll get into that later on in the show. But just so everyone here knows that that's, what's happening. So
yes. Yeah.
So why don't we just dig in a little bit and talk about HBA, maybe tell our audience a little bit about what you guys do and what it means to be a member there.
Okay. Well, the HBA started in 1945. It goes way back 75 years. We're actually celebrating this year. So it's a good milestone for us. Yep. Yeah. And it started back then with a group of builders and remodelers who just wanted to link together to help one another, promote one another, and come up with great regulations, things they could brainstorm about. And it's just grown from there to reach out to not only builders, but remodelers, associates such as bankers, cable companies, advertisers. Really, we have a wide array of members. And it's just a good organization. It gives consumers peace of mind when they choose a contractor that is an HBA member, because that member really wants to keep up their great reputation that they already have and want to do their utmost best for customers and for the community too. So it really means a lot when they say they're an HBA member, for sure.
Yeah. And I know one of my previous guests, Steve Stack over at Baird Brothers, they are also a member of HBA. So that is great that, we're able to all stay connected and have that type of relationship with everybody. So
it really is great.
Yeah, definitely. So if a business were to want to become a member of HBA, can you maybe go over some of the steps on how to do that?
Oh, definitely. They could start by calling me at the office. We'll put the phone number at the end there. They could go online to look at our website where there's an example of a membership application that they could fill out, and I'll find out that they've, started their application, and then I'll contact them, give them any information they need. We have a great membership packet that I'm more than willing to send out to anybody who wants more information. But first of all, a business has to be in business for a year or more, and they have to have a really good reputation with the community because we're looking for great members. That's what we do here. And then they have to show that they have liability insurance, of course, which gives the consumers another peace of mind because we make sure all that's in place.
And that is also something else that Ellie Platt offers too.
Yes, maybe I could bring her on board.
Insurance.
But also, once they apply for membership, they just fill out a short application, give their liability and certificate. For an associate member, it's $540 annually. And for a builder member, it's $590 annually. And that covers your local, your state, and your national membership, because it goes all the way to the national level. They have 140,000 member companies, and they'll be listed both at the state and the national level. It's a good way to, build relationships with one another. But once they put that application in, that application goes up in front of the board of directors at the next meeting for review, and then they're voted into the association. Okay. So that's how it works. And once they're in, then we could deliver them. I could bring them their HBA membership plaque. Nice. And having this to show really tells the consumers that you care, that you're a cut above the rest, and that you're really looking to build that long-term relationship with your customers.
Yeah, definitely. And then also on the flip side of it as well, I know we were going to talk a little bit about the current state of the market when it comes to building and remodeling.
Yes.
So if I'm, a homeowner or, a business owner and I'm looking to remodel or build, I'm going to actually share my screen now so people can see your website.
Yeah, there it is.
And people can click on the member directory,
Member directory. Mm-hmm.
And let's say you need someone that does carpets or appliances, anything like that. It's nice how you have everything laid out, subject-wise and, industry-wise, and people can go on there and click. So is there any specific category you want me to click on?
Well, if you wanted to click on the remodeling categories, so the remodelers are on the right-hand side, and that brings up all of our general contractors. So any types of job, big or small, that you're looking to do in your home, this is where you would go, because they can connect you, through their company with the different types of work that you need done, and good contractors that will get that done for you in the right way.
Great. Yeah. And that's really good for, our audience to know. And like you said, the reputations are high. So you got.
Sure. And we always tell customers to get at least 3 quotes, if not more, on any type of job, because there's so many different styles out there and prices. And it's always good to listen to a couple different opinions and get some prices. And then the consumer can pick what they're most comfortable with.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I wholeheartedly agree with that. So
yes.
When we're going to talk about a little bit of the state of the market, as the executive officer of HBA, what are you seeing out there in terms of lumber prices and inventory and things like that?
Well, the first thing I want to touch on is the housing starts, which is a good indicator of the pulse of the community and contracting. So for the third quarter that just ended in September of 2020, between Mahoning and Trumbull, the starts were actually up by 9 building starts, which is a big number to be up, and that's against 2019. So even with the lumber prices being up and with the lack of, inventory supply that we need, for us to be up that much with all that going on really speaks volumes for how the industry is really hanging in there and doing a great job. One thing that's great about, nothing's great about the pandemic, but at least contractors, construction work was deemed an essential business. So there was no halt to that. So because of course it's essential to build and remodel, people need buildings, homes, additions. So there was no stop to them. The only thing that started limiting like the lumber supply is because in the mills, they had social distancing requirements. Okay. So that's why you saw not as much production coming through, because there were less people working the lines. But our lobbyists at the national level, that's part of what the HBA is. So the Ohio Home Builders Association is under the umbrella of the National Association of Home Builders. They work at both the state and the national level with the lobbyists on Capitol Hill and the communities and with businesses to try to see what's happening and try to keep those prices down, keep those regulations down to a reasonable level so that it doesn't hurt the contractors or the consumers, because you want to keep that flowing. And it really has paid off, because in the last 2 weeks, they've actually seen a cooling off of those high lumber prices. They're starting to trickle down, not to where they need to be, but they are coming down, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, definitely. And you know, with lack of inventory, we definitely are in the market for needing new construction, new homes in the valley. So it's good that, you know, all of that stuff is happening, and everything happens for a reason. So everything's coming in. So.
And for the remodeling too, we don't really get like a number like building starts, because it's a different game, but remodelers are super busy too. So not only are new builds, remodeling is through the roof, and people have more time to look around their home right now and see what they want to upgrade. And they're not spending money on travel like they were, and they're not spending money out at restaurants like they were prior to the pandemic. So it's injecting money still into the economy through the construction industry.
Yeah, definitely. You know, people are sitting at home during quarantine, looking around their house, and they're like, we should probably get that redone and that redone.
Yes.
And you know, for anyone still in that mindset of wanting to redo stuff, go on HBA's website and you can find a good list of businesses there to pick from. So.
Yeah, and on that note too, I want to put a little plug in there to all the young people watching. Please look into the trades as a career, because it's a wonderful, wonderful opportunity. They're looking for good, skilled craftsmen, and it's a really good idea to get into the trades. You know, there's so many options available, so we need these young kids for sure.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So why don't we talk about a little bit of what's behind you there with that step and repeat wall you got, the Home and Garden?
Well, this is just one of our advertisements from the last Home and Garden show, showing our sponsors who are going to again sponsor so that the people can enter the show for free. Okay. So Banner Supply is one of our sponsors for the free gate, as is WW Heating and Cooling. So thanks to them for being the sponsors again. The Home and Garden show is amazing. It's been going on since the 1950s, and it started out in the Idora Park Ballroom.
I'm going to share my screen so I can show some of our audience that are watching some of the old pictures from the first one. So
yeah, one of the first ones. Yeah, but how things have changed, but still stay the same, because we're still doing fantastic at our shows. People look forward to it year after year. It's become a really big Valley tradition.
Definitely. And with Corona, obviously, you know, some things are still up in the air, but did you want to touch on maybe how you guys are going to be doing the Home and Garden show with that in mind?
Yeah, really everything's set to go as planned. So you won't see too many changes. All the vendors are still very enthusiastic about being there. The only thing, we will be keeping everyone safe. We're going to make sure that we don't have more than 300 consumers in the show at one time, which is not really a big problem. I don't envision that being a big problem. Yeah. People come and go throughout the 3 days of the show. There's plenty of times and days to come in and out. But we're going to be keeping someone at the door just to make sure we remain at that level. Everybody, for now, the rule is you have to have your mask on, and we'll have hand sanitizers for everybody to use. And we're going to do everything possible, you know, to keep it safe for everyone attending, because we want everyone to come out and enjoy the show safely.
And it is, can you say the dates and where it is located also?
Yeah, definitely. So it's going to be February 26th, 27th, and 28th, which is Friday, Saturday, Sunday in February of 2021. And it's going to be at Mr. Anthony's again in Boardman on South Avenue.
All right, good.
Wonderful place to have it. It's right in the middle of everything. It's nice and busy, easy to get in and out of there. So it's really a great time.
Yeah, great. I'm looking forward to it, and I know that maybe the Real Tea will make an appearance there. So.
Yeah. And also, when people leave the Home and Garden show, this is the 2020 consumer guide, but we've been coming out with these consumer guides for several years now, and it's a really great tool. First of all, it gives you a map of everyone that's at the show and where to find them, and then you could refer to this throughout the year if you think about, oh, you know what, who did I see that show? And you could kind of look through here, find them, find their contact information. You could always call me at the office just to, if you have any questions about reaching someone, and I'll be glad to help people with that for sure.
Great,
Yeah.
great. Yeah. Is there anything else you want to hit on today before we end the realty segment?
Oh yeah, I just want to go back to the HBA and how things work here at our local level. So we're run by our board of directors, which is a wonderful group of guys and ladies that have been with the HBA as members for years. Some of the members have been president back in going back to 1947. And they're still active in the association on the board. But our president this year, our current president, is Mark Ramuno.
Okay.
And he has Custom Homes by Mark Ramuno. That's him there. Yeah, and myself. But there's his Facebook page. Yeah. Please look there and like it. He's got some beautiful, beautiful homes, some innovative ideas. He just featured something where he has automated the storm windows for a patio for a customer. So with the touch of a button, you can open and close your windows. But beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous.
Oh, definitely. I love the ceiling on this too.
Yes.
I've been seeing his signs around a lot. So.
Oh yeah, he's been definitely busy. And then our vice president this year is Steve Brewer. He's with Foundation Building Materials.
Okay.
And yep, his headquarters is in Austintown. So please go check out that beautiful showroom they have there. So many contractor supplies, anywhere from drywall, studs. They have beautiful acoustical ceilings. They're very well known for their ceilings. Okay. So
yeah, everything they offer you is right here over on the left-hand side. So
everything you might need, either for contractors or for consumers. You can walk in there, whatever you might need. Steve or one of the crew there will help you out. They even have tools like contractor grade tools too that'll help you with your projects or help contractors work their projects. So
great.
Yeah.
Great to know. And I'm happy I was able to share the Facebook page and website of Steve and Mark. And, you know, like we said, if anyone has anything that they need to do for redoing their home, definitely reach out to them. So
yeah, real quick too, we have a mobile app. I don't know if anybody would be interested. You could get this information on our website too, but there's just a link. You have to text HBA Valley to that number, and you can have the membership directory and our entire website at your fingertips wherever you are. It's a real great resource, but you can always call me at the office. I'm always glad to guide people through and help them find the right contractor for them.
Great. Thank you. I'm gonna make sure that I put the link to HBA in the comment section here. So anyone wants to go on the website, definitely go on. And thank you so much for being on the show today. I'm happy we were able to talk about the garden show and a little bit about what you guys do. And anyone that has any questions, should I tell them to reach out to you, Karen?
Definitely. They could reach out to me. They could email me. They could call me. I'd be glad. We're always looking for new members. We're always looking to help consumers. So we're here for you.
All right, perfect. Thank you, Karen, so much.
Thank you, Abby. You have a great day.
Thanks, you too.